All right, let's talk about something that's absolutely central to modern software development: continuous integration, or CI tools. If you've ever felt totally lost looking at all the options out there, trust me, you are not alone.
Does this look familiar? Jenkins, GitHub Actions, GitLab CI, CircleCI. The list just keeps going. It's a massive point of confusion for pretty much everyone starting out. Which one's the best? Which one should I use for my project? It can be a real headache.
Well, today, we're going to cut right through all that noise. In this explainer, we're getting practical. We're going to break down what these tools actually do, how they power real-world DevOps pipelines, and hopefully help you figure out which one might be the perfect fit for you. So let's get into it. So, first things first, what on earth are we even talking about when we say CI tools? Okay, at its heart, continuous integration, or CI, is a development practice. It's all about automating the process of merging code from everybody on the team into one single shared project. And CI tools? Well, they're the engines that make all of this critical automation actually happen. And this shows you the basic flow perfectly. A developer commits some code that automatically kicks off a build, then the tool runs a whole bunch of automated tests on that build, and finally, it gives instant feedback to the team. This simple little loop is what stops so many bugs from ever reaching your users. It's a lifesaver. Okay, now that we've got the basics down, let's meet the heavyweights. We're going to take a tour of the 4 most popular CI tools you're going to run into out there in the wild. And we absolutely have to start with Jenkins. It's kind of the original gangster of the CI world. It's one of the oldest, most established automation servers out there. Just think of it as this infinitely customizable powerhouse. Now, the secret sauce for Jenkins is its plugin ecosystem. I'm talking literally thousands of plugins. You can make Jenkins do almost anything, from scanning your code with SonarQube to deploying to AWS. And with pipeline as code, you can write down your entire workflow in a single file, which is exactly why it's the backbone of so many huge enterprise pipelines. All right, let's move on to our next titan, GitHub Actions. Its biggest advantage is right there in the name. It lives inside GitHub. This isn't some separate tool you have to hook up. It's woven right into the place where developers are already working every single day. So your workflows are defined in these simple YAML files, right in your code repository. But the real magic? It's the event-based triggers. For instance, you can set it up so that every single time you push code, a workflow just automatically runs all your tests and tells you if you broke something. It makes automation feel completely seamless. Next up, we have GitLab CI. Now, if GitHub Actions is about integrating CI into your code platform, GitLab CI is about having one single platform for the entire DevOps lifecycle. We're talking everything from planning all the way to monitoring. The key thing to get here is that CI/CD isn't an add-on. It's a core built-in part of GitLab. Their Auto DevOps feature can literally build, test, and deploy your apps with almost zero setup. And their runners, which are basically the workers doing all the heavy lifting, are incredibly powerful. It's a true all-in-one beast. And our final titan is CircleCI. While the others have their unique strengths, CircleCI's big claim to fame is just raw performance. It was built from day one to be a fast, cloud-native tool that's all about speed and scale. So how does it get that speed? Well, through really smart optimizations, running jobs in parallel, and amazing first-class support for Docker. If your #1 priority is getting feedback on your builds as fast as humanly possible, CircleCI is definitely a top contender. Okay, enough theory, let's make this real. We're going to break down a simple, classic CI pipeline using a Jenkins example, just to see how all these pieces really fit together. This right here is what pipeline as code looks like in a file called a Jenkins file. Now, don't worry about memorizing the syntax, just look at the structure. You can see we've defined clear stages: first build, then test, and finally deploy. It's a simple, readable blueprint for our automation. And this is what that code actually does. The pipeline kicks off, builds the application, then it runs all the automated tests to make sure nothing broke, and if, and only if, everything passes, it can automatically deploy the new version to a server. It's a reliable, repeatable, and completely automated workflow. So, after our tour of the Titans and a peek under the hood, we are back to the million-dollar question. Which tool should you actually choose? Let's break it down one last time. This table really sums it all up. If you need ultimate flexibility and have really complex custom needs, Jenkins is your answer. If your team lives and breathes GitHub, then GitHub Actions is an absolute no-brainer. For that single, unified DevOps platform, GitLab CI is the way to go. And if what you crave is pure speed, look no further than CircleCI.
And as you're making your choice, just remember this key idea. The ultimate goal here isn't just about cool automation, it's about making the process of merging codes so simple, so frequent, and so reliable that it becomes a complete non-event for the team. You don't even think about it anymore.
So why does any of this matter? Well, because using these CI tools brings some massive benefits. You automate all those repetitive, boring tasks, you dramatically speed up how fast you can deliver software, and most importantly, you catch bugs way, way earlier, which leads to much, much higher quality code. It's a total game changer. The world of CI is huge, but hopefully now you have a map. So the real question is, are you ready to pick a path and start building out your own DevOps roadmap? If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the world of software. Thanks for watching.